Nearly forgot startup screen. Alright, that's long enough with the startup screen. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, everybody. We're currently taking a break while I was looking for green apples. But it is another week of Beat Me, Take My Pokemon. Oh, my phone volume isn't off. Did I get a green apple in this run? Oh, I actually did. Hi. Let me just say that real quick. This seems entirely staged, but it is impossible for it to be staged. What would be good for Flapple? Probably Friend Ball. I don't want to waste time catching this, trying to catch this thing in a Friend Ball, though, by resetting over it. Let's do... Dusk Ball. Maybe double check sound, too, because I was recording stuff earlier today. No, we should be good on sound. Which I may have procrastinated a little too hard and forgot about stream. I mean, fair enough, so did I. I was in the bathroom. And I did miss the start of it, but it's fine. It's not like there's anybody here during the first 5 minutes anyways. There's 1 out of 3 that I need. I only have 4/6 of my team ready. Well, you always slot in some substitutes to throw me off a scent. Where am I going? I need to put this guy in grass. Oh boy. I guess you're in grass. I guess you can sit here. So I figure out what to do with these 2 Pokemon. I need to get more things out of grass, but I'm running out of things to move out of grass. Can I move? Nah, I can't really move the Executor's into Psychic. Grass. Maybe I make a box just for starters, and then that clear... Where would I get the starter box from, though? I guess... Nah, Hisui needs to stay around. Can I convert... I could convert one... Nah, no, I can't. I guess the starter problem is really only a problem for the grass box right now. You could be in Bug. I think Bug is also... Yeah, Bug is also having overflow problems. I'm gonna put you in Bug now. Bug is having quote-unquote overflow problems. I need to evolve one of these things. This one's a no-good speed one, so it's gonna be a great Trick Room Rabsca. If Rabsca, for whatever reason in the near future, becomes good. Did I get rid of Male Combi? Nah, it's too funny. Could get rid of one of my Terra Scizors. I don't need both Ghost and Water Scizors. But what if I do, though? Also, the Vivillons are a problem, because I need to get all the Vivillon forms, but they clearly aren't going to fit in this box. Maybe when Legend ZA comes out, I can store all my Vivillon forms in there. Because Scatterbug will be a Pokemon in that game. It's Gen 6 Pokemon. Actually, I wonder how it's going to work with Legend ZA getting all the Vivillon forms. I guess that's a thought for a later time. I put a rock grenade in water justifiably. Kind of. Actually, you know what? Overwater's got a good amount of space. This is my Battle Rock grenade. This is my shiny rock grenade. Yeah, Bug's pretty situated for now, I guess. Did I put Vikavolt in electric? Where's my Vikavolt? Must have gotten rid of it for one of these two spaces. Okay, what else can I do? You're a pure grass type, you're a pure grass type, you're a pure grass type. You're both, one of your evolutions is a pure grass type. You do not become a dark type until later. I feel like I can't justifiably put Arbolive on the grass types. Breloom? Nah, Breloom can't go on fighting types. You can also not go there. Could Scovillain go in fire types? Meanwhile, my Switch just isn't charging, the battery's dying on me. Oh, that sounds rather unfortunate. You know what, Cameron? You can go down here with Torkoal. And we're gonna move the Scovillans in here. Oh wait, no, these things evolved from a pure grass type. I'm gonna keep them in the grass type box. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can take out of grass. Other than maybe getting rid of this Leafeon. What do I have? I guess this is my first one. I'll think about it once I have all the other shiny Applins. Had it since 2019. I think that's about as long as I've had mine. Mine just never leaves the dock, though. Except for very specific scenarios. Alright, that's enough box organization for today. Is there any traded mons that I need to take out of here? Does not seem like it. Let me move. I'm gonna move King Gambit, Sneasler, and Porygon 2 together, but I don't think there's really a good way for me to do that. Unless I just did this, but then all the Indeedis aren't in the same line. This is the Trick Room Indeedee, and these are the Sun Indeedis. I'll keep it like that. Alright, let's get connected. I'll take a look at the apples real quick. Alright, all these apples look pretty normal. Gotta build 2 guys real quick. Well, let's see who's available for battling in the meantime. And we'll do this. And that. And then once stream catches up, oh, I should be on Twitch chat. I have YouTube chat on my phone. Alright, stream is caught up right about now. Hi, Sua. I have 1K league points. That could use a few more of those, I would say. Or you just have money. Money's also good. For the TMs? Ah, that's right. Can't buy that with money. I haven't had to make a TM in a very, very long time. Mostly because I made like 5 of each of the ones that I thought that I would need in the future. I also haven't made any Pokemon for Terra raids in a while. Which I guess I could start doing again since I have a whole line available for, at the bottom of the receiving box. I don't know what would be really good for Skeleturge, though, that people don't already have. Because it'd probably be best to trade away its Unaware for Contrary, so that way every time it goes for Torch Song, it lowers its own special attack. But I really don't want to make a bunch of Malamars, because those really need to be Stellar Terra, and that's like kind of expensive. Alright, who do we got? We have Zach. We had a Zach before. Hopefully Zach is selecting the correct rules. Oh, is Zach a Twitch person? No. At least if they are, they haven't said what they are. Okay, that is official rules 1. Let me back search my Zachs. We have not had a Zach before. Hi, Blue Monkey, how you doing? Let me grab a team before it times me out here. Yeah, let me just pick this one. This Blue Mon Kit was Oh, I just was looking at it. Blue Monkit's name was Isaiah in game. So I do not know who this Zach person is. Hopefully they're not counting to me because I just hid the stuff. Oh, it's the Major League Gaming Lava Bucket over on Twitch. Thank you for reading the rules on YouTube. I appreciate it a bunch. I should have been hiding screen because you shouldn't see that team, but it's probably fine. Just don't counter team me, please. Let me put this down for my records. So, of course, as you probably know, since you read the rules, you just gotta win all 3 battles on your first attempt, but after that, you just have to win 2 of the battles. So, no real pressure on this first run through. Nobody's ever won all 3 battles in their first run through, anyways. Pokemon I need to build them, not even the OT of? Are they like event Pokemon? Okay, quite a few guys here. We have the Ogerpon, we have the Fluttermane, we have the Incineroar. I think I need you, and I need... who else? I could use you. Would be good. And then... I think I need you. And who else? Maybe you. Yeah, I think you. Then again... I bring you. Yeah, I think I bring Grimmsnarl instead. I'll give that a shot. No, I just somehow don't have them. Oh. That's spooky. Okay, Excalibur and Whimsicott hit the field. But why? Let's do... I really don't think Excalibur can take either here. I think I do Sword Stance, and then I do Drip Room. Moonblast comes down to King Gambit. That was lower special attack, but that's actually good for us because we're not using our special attack and we get an attack boost. And Excalibur goes for the Dragon Dance. We go for Sword Stance, now we're at ×3 attack. And I'm fine just counter-tap cleaving the slot and clicking Ice Beam into Whimsicott. Ice Beam comes out. Whimsicott is revealed to be a Focus Sash. Makes perfect sense. King Gambit gets off the Kowtow. Excalibur does not like the +3 hit. Whimsicott at least gets off another Moonblast. Lowers our special attack again. Unfortunately going to raise our attack again. which is obviously good for us, but I don't know how much it matters being the difference between being ×3 and ×4 attack. Blood Moon is going to hit the field, and we're going to sucker that slot. We're going to Ice Beam into Whimsicott. Non-zero chance. If the bear's vacuum wave, that's bad for us. Actually, no, it's not, because we're probably... it might be slower than us. This is a Tailwind Blood Moon team, though, so I doubt it's slower than us. Okay, the bear goes for Protect. Was watching some of your old PokeClicker videos, and oh my god, has the graphics changed? Yeah, that was one of the things whenever I was making best of PokeClicker that I really noticed, is that the graphics got noticeably better. Pretty much after the first generation thing I beat, they got better. What do I need here? I need to sucker the Blood Moon again, and then Ice Beam the Blood Moon. Actually, I should have just kowtowed it, because now the Blood Moon, they can double protect. If they're smart, they should double protect here. Yeah, they did. Good job. Dazzling comes out. That is enough to pick off King Gambit. Blood Moon is leftovers. So I think we bring in Grimmsnarl here. We're going to Light Screen and shouldn't be a throw to Terra fighting here, especially with the Light Screen. So I'm going to try and get rid of their Blood Moon. Fire Armor, what is your favorite Pokemon evolution line? That's a tricky one. Maybe like the Bone Edge Doublade Aegislash line is pretty good. Like those fellas a lot. Of course, Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar. Even though Pignite has kind of a phase going on. Wonder goes for the flat-out taunt. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. But let's Spirit Break here and Ice Beam. Anyway, also taunts Porygon 2 in case we went for Trick Room this turn, but we shouldn't need the Trick Room. Ooh, maybe a tad bit of an unfortunate crit there, but I'm eating cheese because I have no granola. Well, that sounds like a pretty sound cause and effect. GG Battle 1, the special attack fell sold me. Yeah, that initial special attack fell definitely did not do you any favors. Alright, let's grab this team next for no particular reason. Also, I should have been hiding the screen again, but it's fine. Mine's either Squirtles or Scizors. I mean, those are both pretty solid. Especially Scyther going to Scizor. Scizor is just really cool. Whereas Scyther looks cool, but he doesn't actually do anything cool. But Scizor has the skills to pay the bills, where Scyther does not. In most scenarios, at least. There's a few cracked dual wing beat Eviolite Scythers. It's not such a bad Eviolaemon. Ready for my not EV'd team? I don't have the money. I mean, that sounds like, you know, more money, more problems, as they say. Sometimes not having the money means that you have less problems. Hopefully we don't get lagged out here. It would be rather unfortunate if we do. I mean, I just casually have a level 100 level 100 Scizor. I mean, Scizor's good. You can click False Swipe into things. Decent mon to have around. Lava Bucket, if you can hurry up, it will kick us eventually for not being active. So, time is ticking away. Alright, here we go. Still back Excalibur and Fluttermane, but we are seeing a few different faces here in the Levani, the Basket Legion, the Typhlosion, and the Indeedee. Typhlosion and Indeedee is a very interesting lead here. Because it really means I can't do Indeedee Hattering things. Indeedee Hat is also not great, super great into the backline. I mean, I guess I could Terrafire the Hattering, but then the end game against Basket Legion, I feel like, becomes a little tricky. So what if we did... There's no Basket Legion Rain. What if we did this, and then these fellas? I don't want to lead my weather, though. It looks like there wants to be a weather setup Pokemon here, but there isn't one. Which means Fluttermane could just have it and be like booster speed. Maybe we do... Maybe I don't overthink this too much. Actually, I'm gonna overthink this too much. Let's just do this. When you're so broke, you're selling back of Badmints. I mean, you're not gonna use them. Might as well sell them. Who's ever gonna need speed up, defense down? Nobody. Nobody ever. Alright, we have Levani and Basket Legion. So Tyranitar is in a... Both of our mons are in a bit of a weird spot. We do have the Intimidate down and the Sand up, so that reduces the damage we'll take. This Basket Legion is Mold Breaker, though, so it's not adaptability, which is interesting. I think we just Flare Blitz the Levani, because it'll die even if it's sashed to the sand at the end of the turn, and we knock off the Basculegion. And we wait to see what happens. Typhlosion is a switch in here, because it's probably Flash Fire Typhlosion. We're not going to see a Terrestrialization on Levani into Terra Water. Basculegion goes for Aqua Jet, does about over half. Flare Blitz, gonna do some damage to Levani. Levani gets burned, which might be important here, since Levani's more of a physical attacker. Levani goes for the Swords Dance, now at +1, but the burn's still negating its attack quite a bit. Knockoff takes out Basculegion with a crit that might have mattered. It was Focus Ban. Okay, maybe it didn't matter as much. Alright, and Didi is going to hit the field. Levani may have Leech Life, which would be bad, but Arcanine is still really fast, and I still really value the Flare Blitz damage. So I'm going to go for it, and click a Rock Slide here. Okay, no redirection from the Indeedee. Means our Flare Blitz is going to take out Levani with a crit. I mean, it really depends on what Levani did here. If it went for Leech Life into Tyranitar while being +1 still burned, might have changed things up a bit. Indeed, he's going for Calm Mind. Okay. Rock Slide comes out, and that just... Okay. Explosion is the last Mon, and these things are usually Flash Fire, so let's swap an Indeedee and just go for our Rock Slide. Indeedee's Psychic Seed is about to activate. In the very likely scenario, we are about to take an Eruption. But with Sand and the fact that Tyranitar resisted, we're doing pretty good with Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is able to pick off KO. I wonder if that initial lead was anti... No, I can't really see that being anti-Trick Room lead, because I think Basculegion would struggle to hit Indeedee. Well, Levani would be... Maybe Leech Life... I feel like it doesn't get Indeedee. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm underestimating Levani. But GG's, GG's. Could matter unless Flare Blitz Flare Blitz low rolled first. It didn't kill. Yeah, I figured that crit definitely matters. Because if Levani gets off Leech Life, then it probably gets to be back in the game. Because even if the crit didn't happen and Levani doesn't Leech Life, then the Sand and Burn chip gets it. Let's go with this team for the last one. Okay, who do we have? We got Ditto, we got Indeedee, we have Among Us. A lot of guys, a lot of guys. Also don't know if this is going to be Fire, Water, Grass or Urshifu Dark. There's a lot of guys that stop my Arcalodon from existing. I think I do this and this to start, and have this guy, and I think I need this fella in the back. Who are we gonna see? It's Indeedee Among Us. Okay. Oh, it's not Terrain Indeedee. Okay, so there's some ways that this can go. I can click Thunderwave in my own Arcalodon to keep it from falling asleep. I think that that's preferred. And I think I'm just gonna go for Snarl. In case Indeedee tries setting up the Trick Room. Mungus' Spore will now fail on Arcalodon. And Indeedee does in fact go for the Trick Room. Okay, I'm fine getting off a light screen here, and we will continue to Snarl here. I'm trying something different this week. Win or lose, I found hope. It's a fun team. Win or lose, I hope it's a fun team to face. I hope so too. I love fun teams. Indeedee is going to be withdrawn here. For Ditto, who is going to copy Arcalodon. We have a light screen here. Mungus uses Foul Play into Arcalodon, which does give us a defense boost. Arcalodon couldn't move because paralyzed, which is actually good for us because we paralyzed ourselves and we're in Trick Room. We're guaranteed to be slower than the Ditto unless Ditto is Iron Ball. So what we can do this turn is that we can click Thunderwave into Amoonguss to slow that down, and we can get a +1 body press into Ditto. Hopefully. Guaranteed, given we don't paralyze ourselves again. But also if we Thunderwave the Amoonguss, it might Foul Play Arcalodon again, and then we get another defense boost. Ah, they Foul Play their own Ditto. That's very smart. Now, they're trying to Spirit Break. I could... Their Amoonguss is, if it redirects, is going to be kind of annoying here. I think I go for this, and then... I just go for the Snarl here. Amoonguss spores into that, okay. Ah, Calon can moves get paralyzed. a bit unfortunate. They do Flash Cannon the Grimmsnarl, though, so that buys us another turn. We're gonna try to set Reflect, and I'm just gonna Body Press the Ditto. Grimmsnarl takes a second sleep turn. Gets Sludge Bombed by a Moongus, but we special attack dropped it a bit, and we have Light Screen up. We finally get the Body Press into Ditto. That takes it out. And Trick Room ends. Alright, and DD is going to return to the field. Now that Trick Room has ended, let's Spirit Break Ndidi and try to Body Press the Ndidi. Mogus is actually going to leave here. But for what? Urshifu, okay. Urshifu Water, Urshifu Dark. Urshifu Dark. That's not what I was hoping for. Grimmsnarl at least wakes up, so we get a Spirit Break into the Ndidi. Oh, it actually KOs it. Wow, if we get off the Body Press here, we're gonna be in a great spot. Yeah, there goes Urshifu. Last but not least is Among Us. We already have the light screen up, but I really don't want to swap in Pelipper and then have Pelipper fall asleep. It's probably the way that this game ends the fastest, though, is me swapping in Pelipper and Pelipper falls asleep. Ah, Punk is up. Fair enough, fair enough. But GG's, the Major League Gaming water lava bucket. GG's. Take what you saw. Maybe think about some team comps. Look over some items. Come back, and I'm sure you'll get it eventually. I tried. You did try, and I applaud you for the try. It was a very good try. Well played. Well played indeed. Foul play and Sludge Bomb on Among Us is interesting. I think foul play is kind of interesting for specific matchups. There also wasn't. Oh, I guess there wasn't Cinnamon on that team, so foul play makes a little bit less sense. But I think Sludge Bomb is always good on Among Us. All right, the field is going to be open now. I have 3 new members for the team. That's a bunch of new members. That's like half. Alright, I'm gonna pick this team again, because I'm already here. And, okay, we have Sun Team. So what do I do about Sun Team? Unironically, I feel like I need Raichu here to beat Sun Team. And then what is a Kate Explosion? Is something I have to deal with, but how? Maybe I don't need. Maybe I need Blastoise lead. Like, they're all grass types, sure, but Blastoise can always terrestrialize. The worst thing that they can lead is, like, Typhlosion Whimsicott, because then that shuts down me shutting down their weather options. Like, a lot. Let's do Grimmsnarl next, and then I need you and I need you. And we're gonna have to see how that goes. Okay, it's Lilycall. This is not... Okay, it's kind of something that I planned for. But not entirely. What is my Lilycall opening? It's probably to do Pelipper in, catch something with Rain, and then click Thunderwave into the Lilligant. Best case scenario is we get the Para on the Lilligant. Torkoal Protect is kind of nice. Full Para would be nice, but not super necessary. Worst case scenario is Pelipper falls asleep. Oh, went for Solar Blade. That's actually probably our best case scenario. Now this slot is locked. And we could just double it. Like, there's nothing... It's into the blast, or this slot, right? We could really predict their weather here by hurricaning into their Torkoal slot. And then just light screening, I think, with Grimmsnarl is good. Let's see, Torkoal withdraw. There's a Rillaboom. Oh wait, Solar Blade's physical. Why did I go for Light Screen? I was thinking Solar Beam. Okay, Rillaboom takes a lot of damage, but we're also about to take a lot of damage. Let me do this, and do this. Yeah, me not clicking Reflect there was a bit of a throw, because now we also don't decrease Rillaboom's damage. Rillaboom picks out Keldon, which is nice. We get a free defense boost, and the Grassy Terrain will heal that up at the end of the turn. What does Lilligant do? Look at Sleep Powders, okay. I don't want to risk taking, or I don't want to risk Lilligant living the turn. So I'm just going to body press the Lilligant slot, and then we will try to get Grimmsnarl to wake up. Rillaboom's actually going to withdraw, which is fine for me. Torkoal's going to make Lilligant fast. Probably faster than our Caledon. Grimmsnarl is asleep. Our Caledon's faster than Lilligant, so it gets off the body press. Interesting. And Typhlosion is revealed to be the last Mon. So am I in a pin right now? I don't think so. I'm going to Electroshock with Torkoal. And we're bringing Pelipper. I see a terrestrialization onto Typhlosion, rocking the Terrafire. Now we are in rain, and we do have a light screen up. Torkoal is going to Helping Hand the Typhlosion. Alright, a crit would really suck here. Does a good bit to Torkoal. And it didn't Specs Typhlosion, then we click Electro Shot into its slot, and we click Wide Guard. Actually, see Typhlosion to be the one withdrawn here. Rillaboom's going to return to the field. Torkoal's just going to go for the Protect. +2 Electro Shot into what is probably Assault Vest Rillaboom. I don't think we'll KO. Yeah. Grass disappears from the battlefield. We're gonna go for this. Maybe I shouldn't. We're gonna go with this, and then we're gonna bring Grimmsnarl back in. Nah, I mean, if I get rid of Rillaboom, I kind of win the game with Blastoise. Kind of win the game with Blastoise. I think I'm just gonna double the slot. Goes for the overheat. Unfortunately, gets the miss. I'm not sure how much that would have done, though. Now we can bring Blastoise back to the field. And, I mean, the best thing I can do is Snarl and just Muddy Water here. Helping Hand Typhlosion into Shadow Ball into Eruption again. Snarl picks up Torkoal with all our pluses, gives Typhlosion a Spitech drop. Blastoise can finish it off with Muddy Water. I'm back, and welcome back, True Soul 77. That is a GG's. Pelipper is the perfect Pokemon because you can replace the blue with almost any color and it will look good. I have heard that before. Probably from you, True Soul 77, but I have in fact heard it before. Alright, let's randomly grab this team. Kind of seems like I'm avoiding the Sun team, but I'm not purposefully doing it. I'm just picking randomly. Alright, what is our opening for either Whimsicott, Typhlosion, or Lilycole? I feel like they're... I was gonna say they're both relatively the same, but... yeah, actually, they're both relatively the same. Because... Park and Primarina lead means that Tyranitar is the switch-in. I can't really bring Rillaboom. I don't know what else to bring. I guess Indeedee disrupts their grassy terrain. Yeah. Yeah. This is a very volatile matchup. Unless it doesn't have to. Is there something I'm missing there where it doesn't have to be? So it doesn't really benefit me to Trick Room here because their Torkoal is going to be slower than Hatterene. Probably. On a Lilycole team. So let's do that and see what happens. Team not being right made that worse than it already was. Well, at least you're getting some experience with the team. Okay, it is in fact Whimsicott Typhlosion. So I'm going to Rock Slide and swap in Tyranitar. So they can either choose for Typhlosion to outspeed my Arcanine by Tailwinding, which doesn't really benefit them, or they can choose to Sunny Day to increase the damage, which also doesn't really benefit them. We're actually going to see Whimsicott Terra here into a water type. Which doesn't affect me too much right now. But also means Typhlosion's not terrestrializing. Okay, so they go for the Tailwind in order to gain speed. Typhlosion goes for Shadow Ball into Tyranitar. Catches it pretty good. No Spadef drop. Rock Slide comes out. Rock Slide does good damage to both. Okay, so Whimsicott being Water Terra could be Water Terra Terra Blast, and even though it's extremely unlikely, it still benefits me to reset my Arcanine for a later Intimidate. So we're gonna bring in Primarina here, and we're gonna go for the knock into the Whimsicott slot. I want Pelipper to be the next president. You and me both. Tyranitar actually does take a good bit of damage from that. Shadow Ball comes out into Primarina. That actually does a lot too. Holy smokes. Maybe I'm underestimating how. Maybe I should have kept Arcanine in. It would have taken sand damage. Also, we get the Spadef drop, which is kind of unfortunate. We did take a bit more chip on our mons this turn than I was planning to. Explosion takes chip. Primarina takes chip. Rillaboom comes in now. Okay. You have Tailwind right now. What I do is I do this, and then I do this. Anti protects. I'm hoping Woodhammer went into that slot. Shadow Ball, of course, can't really do anything to either target here. Woodhammer did in fact go into the T-Star slot. That's great. Explosion gets buffeted. He gets buffeted. I want to trade in DD for Real Boom here would be great. Explosion is going to be withdrawn for what's ever in the back. And it is Torkoal in the back, so they get to sit their weather here. Boom goes one hammer, and it does not even take out in DD. So it doesn't do that much recoil, but also knockoff isn't able to take Real of him there. Their Talon peters out. Let's do this, and I'm gonna hope that I hit both targets. Torkoal protects. Do them U-turns. Okay. Interesting. Means they regain terrain control. Rock Slide is going to go into Torkoal Protect. Does it pick off? Yes, it does pick off Typhlosion. Hello, Joey Joe. How you doing? And since this is going to be Real Boom here, I'm going to swap in Arcanine. Real's Grassy Surge, of course, comes out. But Torkoal has Earth Power. This is not over. Because this is Fake Out Arcanine, and then Fake Out Arcanine and then Earth Power Arcanine. I think I need to double Rock Slide here, though. Actually, I just needed to make sure I got Rillaboom there. I probably should have just doubled the Rillaboom, because Primarina should always take Torkoal. Okay, Tyranitar lives the Grassy Glide, so we should be fine. I mean, there was like a 1 in 100 chance that we missed both Rock Slides, but did not happen. Just dropping by to say hi. Well, thanks for dropping by to say hi, Joey Joe. Hope to see more of you in the future. Fun fact, the best way to win a Pokemon battle is within a low of Vulpix because it is impossible to want to hurt them. Nah, I'd punt that thing across the field if I had to. I recently watched Epic the Musical. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, was the line that they kept repeating in that musical. And that is exactly applicable to that scenario. Let's bring in the Sun team. Alright, Sun Team v Sun Team. They're elegant. I don't know. It could be faster than my Flare Mane. They could have Ultima speed control here. But my combo is Overcoat, which might be the first time in forever, like 6 months, that Overcoat actually comes up on combo. I think we do Incineroar combo lead, and then we have Fluttermane and who in the back? Probably just Torkoal. Like, dealing with the grass types would be great. Dealing with the grass types with another grass... I really want to see turn. I can't really afford to do that. Unless we bring in DD for the terrain control and redirection. Actually, yeah, I like bringing in DD more. I'm not sure how my team will do, but I will hope it will do better this time. I mean, we'll have to see. Any hints that you feel like dropping in the meantime, or is it all just going to be out in the open? Okay. We have Whims, and we have... Man, I wish my Incineroar had a Fire-type move that wasn't a Will-O-Wisp. So we can fake out the Lilligant here pretty okay. The problem is getting rid of the Whimsicott is going to be kind of impossible. Because if I had a Fire-type move, I could click it with Incineroar and be, like, kind of fine here. However, that is not currently something that I can do. Let's fake out the Lilligant, and then bring in Fluttermane. As Lilligant goes for the, or Whimsicott goes for the Moonblast, and Lilligant goes for the being flinched. Alright. I'm going to Willow this slot now, and then protect with Fluttermane. Actually, I'm going to go back into combo, because I realized how I beat the Whimsicott. Okay, close combat and instant. Oh, that is not great. I did a bit more damage than I was willing to take. And then let's do Snarl here, and I'm going to burn my Terra Steel to get off the Clanger's Soul. This is what I should have done first turn, honestly. It's a rare bond, not seen much, and one from Gen 4. One from Gen 4, and the others are from Gen 5. I see, I see. Incineroar hits the field, which I actually like. I like that a good bit. Looking at close combats, perhaps predicting the Terra Steel. This does put a bit of a problem in play now, actually. Hmm. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Now I'm Terra Steel. I'm going to flank Scales. The best play here is Close Combat and Flare Blitz. Actually, they could have Torpal. Torpal wouldn't have been bad here. Lillian went for Sleep Powder, but we're Overcoat. And Incineroar did go... What? Incineroar's faster than me at +1? How? This has to be Scarf Incineroar. It has to be. There's... Oh no, the Tailwind is up. I forgot about Tailwind. I forgot. The Whimsicott did that. Yeah, now I lose. I'm wondering, since the ultimate weapon in X and Y almost definitely hit Pokemon, what type would the move be? Death. Death type. Painful death type, too. Sleep Powder's into Lilligant. Or into Indeedee. Knock off into Indeedee. Tailwind peters out. Now Whimsicott can come back in to set it up immediately. Or Typhlosion can come in. Okay, curious. So... how do I get out of this? Is by doing this, and then... doing this. Some ghost type? No, not ghost type, just death. Instantaneous death. Ghost type is like you've just been dead for a while. Death type is it's instantaneous. You just don't live. That's Terrifier, which makes perfect sense. I also never figured out if this Choice Scarf is... or if this Typhlosion is Choice Scarf or Specs. I'd be willing to bet that it's Specs. Nothing for Indeedee to do, it's just gonna be asleep. you think about it, the ultimate weapon has only ever been used for healing. Some of it was just healing in reverse. I mean, that is one way to look at it. Alright, interesting. I think what I should have done in that match is I gave away... I was messing around too much. I should have... If I was going to commit to the combo, then I should have probably led in DD with it. Because the Incineroar was not as important to it. GG's, GG's. Lilligant was Hustle? Oh, that would explain why whenever I paralyzed it, Archaludon was faster than it. It also explains why it did so much close combat damage, because I was like, dang, that's still a lot, even though it's attack dropped and burned. Like, that's like a crazy amount, but functionally it was choice banded. I never would have guessed it was Hustle, though. But GG's, GG's. Honestly, I think the Hustle benefited you more there, because I was playing around the Chlorophyll. It would cause Sleep Powder to miss, but you'd never know it was Hustle Sleep Powder misses, because Sleep Powder is just already not very high accuracy. Seems like you were landing a good number of them, though. I think you landed at least 3 out of 4 anyways. Alright, floor is now open again. Maybe I'll change it, maybe I won't. I mean, that's the thing about closed team sheets, is that we'll never know. I hit every move. No, you definitely missed a Sleep Powder pretty early on. I'm pretty sure you did. Because I said Sleep Powder miss would be beneficial, and then it happened. Alright, we're doing the run back with good old Sui here. Let's bring out the Sun team, since the Sun team has been the team that's been used the least number of times today. I don't think I did. I mean, maybe we could check the run back, but I thought there was a Sleep Powder miss. Oh, maybe that was from a prior... No, there wasn't Sleep Powder. There was Spore in the prior game with Lava Bucket. Not Sleep Powder. Did they use... I can't remember. We got a lot of guys. Gen 3 guys, Gen 4 guys, Gen 5 guys, Gen 6 guy. What does a guy do with this information? Honestly, can Levani hurt me? Or not Levani, can... What's... Leafeon. Can Leafeon hurt me as Exeggutor? Because I feel like it can't. Let's do this and this. And then this and then this. Then again, that Milotic can get going kind of quickly. There's nothing I can really bring for other to fight the Milotic, though. Let's do that. Hello, Gordo's World. How you doing? We are currently in the middle of an attempt, but after the end of the attempt, the floor will be open for battles again. Also, all the rules are in the description with everything that you would want to know about battles. Alright, we have Grumpig, and we have Zipion.
Grumpig, pretty funny guy. He might click Simple Beam here. That would be pretty fun. Then I could become Simple Indeedee, which would be kind of useless. Let's do this, and let's do this, and we'll see what happens. Gonna go for knockoff, which is pretty strong here, because I got the crit. And Snarl comes out. Okay. So how much does Expanding Force do with this attack drop? Pretty good amount. Leafeon eats its berry, though. Grumpig has lefties. So I kind of want to try and put this to sleep. There's something telling me I can't do that, though. All I remember about Grumpig is that it's thick fat. I don't think it's insomnia. I think that's just Hypno. Let me click Expanding Force again, and then swap in Torque. Oh, wait, I forgot Live. There's going to be a problem if the Leafeon is Chlorophyll, because I totally just forgot about that being a possibility. Okay, it's not. Snarl comes out again. Best be off. I'm not doing an Irish exit this time, so I'll catch you later. No worries, True Soul 77. You never gotta worry about that kind of stuff with me. So you don't do singles? Nope, singles are kind of boring. It's Chandelier. Let's bring in Indeedee back in here, and let's protect with Torkoal. There's the Terastallization from the opponent on Chandelure into a Terra Grass type. Okay. Torkoal gets to protect. And we see the tech move Snowscape being used with Grumpig here. As Energy Ball comes out, that's going to KO Indeedee. Okay, that is a bit of an issue. Not the biggest one, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Do I think Terrastellar Dazzling Gleam would pick up KO with Helping Hand? I'm willing to find out. There is a non-zero chance that the thing is just Sash, though. I could go for the... but if Grumpig's thick fat, it'll take less Icy Wind damage. Let's go for it. Okay, both survive. Snarl comes out. Shadow Ball comes out. I have to do this and rage question mark. Yeah, let's just do it in rage. Okay, it's fascinating. So I can hit them then. And I'll test to see if it's Flash Fire, but it should be Flash Fire. Alright, you guys okay out. But GG's, GG's. Alright, so we just gotta win one of the next two. Oh, I guess I should have pulled out the wheel. I forgot to pull out the wheel. Ah, well. We'll do it next week. Support Grumpig. Support Grumpig did go crazy that game. I guess what I should have remembered that Grumpig was faster than Exeggutor without Sun. And I should have acted based on that. Let's bring Team now. Okay, same lot of guys. But let's do who? It's kind of difficult for me to do Archaludon. If it's gonna be snow, my Lodoken game is not something that I am looking forward to. Also, Grumpy being faster than Scizor definitely puts me in a weird spot. I think I need Scizor in the lead though, and then Pelipper. And Pelipper. Pelipper can't hurt Chandelure if it's going to be outsped, and Snowscape is going to be used first, though. We could do our Archaludon first, and then Pelipper back. And who else? I guess Blastoise? We'll try that out. Hello, Stormtrooper in a business suit. How you doing? Okay, we have Electivire and Grumpig on the field. Electivire can have a wide variety of moves, one of them being Fire Punch, and I'm not looking forward to catching a Fire Punch on my Scizor. However, I really would like to Bug Bite that's Grumpig. I'm gonna protect Scizor this turn just to see what happens, and we're gonna go for some Body Press damage into this. Okay, we're gonna see a first turn Terrestrialization onto Grumpig into the Ice type. Alright, like if I was going for the bulk up first turn. Grumpig goes for the Snowscape. Ooh, we get the crit on Body Press here. Now what? Now I feel like it's fine to just Bullet Punch here and then swap Pelipper, because they would never use an Electric type move into our Caledon here. We're gonna do that. Scizor gets off the Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch picks off the Grumpig. Scizor loses some HP. They do in fact go for the Fire Punch, but Scizor is able to live because we brought in the Rain. Which is not a bad turn for us. Now comes in Milotic, who is the big end game here. I feel kind of fine just double protecting to see what happens. I would really hate for Milo to coil, though. I feel like I just sack Scizor here, and we protect. Actually, no, we bring in our Caledon here, and we protect with Pelipper. Pretty good in Q-Fire. I'm doing pretty alright, can't complain. We've had some pretty interesting battles today so far. Supercell Slam comes out into Pelipper. Means that Electivire is going to KO itself. As Muddy Water comes out, Pelipper is going to get protected again, and our Caledon, we're in Rain. It's not going to do too much to our Caledon. We do not get an accuracy drop, and we get a defense boost. And Milotic gets off its Flame Orb. Maybe meaning that it's Marvel Scale. Now we have Chandelure in. So they did use their Terra, so I feel pretty free just clicking the Electro Shot here. And going for the Weather Ball into Chandelure. Shadow Ball comes out into our Caledon. Does enough to bring it to a little bit less than half. Ice Beam comes out into our Caledon. Brings it over half. Does not freeze, thankfully. Our Caledon gets off one Electro Shot. Electro Shot brings the Milotic pretty low. Pelipper's Weather Ball is going to come out. That's going to take care of Chandelure. And now we we should be fine to Electroshot and Hurricane the Milo. Drain Kiss comes out into our Caledon. Means my Milotic's gonna get some health back. Am I still allowed to use, like, non-box legendary and paradox Pokemon? I believe so. I think the only person banned from using those is Cherry. Yeah, the only thing that you're banned from using Stormtrooper in a business suit is Wheezing at this point, but one more win will push you into not being able to use any Pokemon that are only found as statics minus Goldango, because Goldango's technically always a static, but not really. Was not expecting the Bullet Punch to KO. Yeah. Bullet Punch goes crazy on Scizor. Alright, so who do I feel like should finish this up? I think... I think this team should finish the game up. Go with the classic 3. Alright, Singals. And let's do who? I really don't want that Grimmsnarl or that Grumpig to snarl me while I'm trying to set up my trick room. So I could do Tyranitar first. And yeah, Arcanine Tyranitar feels pretty safe. And then Indeedee Hat in the back also feels pretty safe. Hope you're ready for this new team. It's pretty solid, I think. I mean, we'll have to see. It is Florges. The upper sand. I feel fine rock sliding and then knocking off this slot. Terra's Rock Slide does chip into both. Chilling Water comes down to Arcanine. Does lower our attack. Piggy Drain comes down to Tyranitar. Florges is back on top. Knock off finishes off Grumpig. Knocked off something, I wasn't paying attention to it. Now, who comes in to replace Leafeon? Okay. Then... let me think here. I'm going to... I think I'm just gonna sack Arcanine. Like, I kind of expect enough damage to come out into the slot to KO it here. We are going to see a Terra. on Leafeon. Terra Water. Goes for the Babby Doll Eyes into Tyranitar, but Tyranitar's Clamulate, so that wouldn't have worked anyways. It's a Rock Slide chip. No damage is going to be done to the Tyranitar slot this turn. And both Pokemon take Sand Chip, so we get to see their Terra and we get some good chip in. I'm going to go for Rock Slide, and we're going to swap it in DD here. I think there's a very low chance that they go for knockoff into Tyranitar. Or at least a Dark-type move that would KO Indeedee. Also, if they decide to try and Baby Doll Eyes into Arcanine, that the Psychic Terrain will negate it. This team might get something else banned from this funny strategy. I mean, I do get to ban... Do I ban another Pokemon on top of the 4? I think I do. No, I just banned the Statics. Okay, Leaf Blade does come out into Indeedee, which is not what I wanted to see, but it's fine. Leafeon's gonna eat its Citrus Berry. Gonna do this and this. Knockoff tries to come out into Indeedee, but does not get it. Dragon Drain, it does hit Hatterene, but doesn't do too much. Everything gets buffeted by Sandstorm. Oh, Indeedee's actually faster than Fortis. Maybe could have burned Terrifier here to take less Moonblast damage. Yeah, I should have done that. This attack drop is extra not handy. Hello, overrated, how you doing? Mount Hatterene's gonna kill itself in one turn. Ah, heck. I really should have Terrified there. We have a problem that only Arcanine can solve. Arcanine, I need you to be on the field for a sec. Let's do this, and for whatever survives, we're gonna do this. I really should have Terrified. Doing good, got almost every legendary Heart Gold. All I need is Groudon. Pretty impressive. I was a Soul Silver person, so I got Kyogre. Harry, do you die? Okay, that's what I wanted to prevent. Because if I brought in Tyranitar here, Tyranitar Sand would have killed Hatterene, but now Hatterene gets one more attack because I brought in Arcanine to do nothing. So, Expanding Force, and... Oh, whoops, I thought I took second phase. And Rock Slide. Might also fight Red when I feel confident enough. I mean, I remember Red being really easy. Because I think it's... You can solo Red with, like, a level... There's somebody who, like, soloed Red with, like, a level 57 Quagsire or something like that. Green just disappears. Has Chandelure ever shown itself to have Protect? I don't think it should ever live the knockoff, even if it goes Terra Grass. Did they use Terra in this match? I don't think so. Okay, there we go. GG's. Very close. Definitely your closest attempt so far, Sua. Leafy almost water Terra. You're right, I forgot about that. I thought they Terra'd, but I couldn't remember what got the Terra. My Gyarados is way under my team's average level. Sounds like it's time to grind him up. Time to find a field of fire types and get to work. I'm very proud of this team. It was so good. It was good. There's a lot of interesting surprises in there. A lot of good fellas. A lot of good fellas. Alright, stream is caught up, so now the lobby is open. I've got Isaiah / Stormtrooper in a business suit. Alright, I get to pick rules for the first time today. And let's go at it with this team to start, since we're already here. Okay, I see a guy that wants to go boom. I see a Dondozo Tatsugiri. I also see a Chingaloo. What do I do for guy that goes boom? I think Relive has to come this game, since it's good into so many Pokemon here. I'm just not exactly sure what the best way to preserve it here is. We can do this guy. We can do... Oh, jeez, Rick. We can do... Indeed, coming in and wrecking our terrain is going to really wreck me. I think I need, like, all of these guys. And I think I need no Trick Room mode here. Man, I wish my Primarina had Haze. Why didn't I give it Haze? Why did I have to use Ice Beam? The better move for everything except Dondozo. I mean, I think that's just what we have to go with. The idea behind the Grumpig is a bulky IR ice support with Snowscape. I mean, the Grumpig did work. It got you that first win. Okay, go Boomon and Tatsugiri. So I can just not fear Go Boomon right now, right? Which leaves the Tatsu slot fairly open. I think it just protects, though. So what if I... take out the Golem, and then I bring in my Primarina. That plan goes badly if they go Boom, as their Covert Cloak. Oh, unless this is Storm Drain Tatsu. Wait, I've changed my mind. I think this is Storm Drain Tatsu. I didn't get to switch in time. We're gonna see Terra. Is this thing really gonna go Boom? With Bug Terra. Well, we're about to find out what's gonna happen. Azagiri endures. A little bit of Wood Hammers. That's okay, not ideal. You didn't intimidate it. Ooh, Arcanine lives up 2. Also, Arcanine is now locked into Psychic Fangs, which is not great. Endure / Toxic Flame Orb. It doesn't... I mean, Tatsu can die. But there's no, like, Flamigo. What are we doing here? Yeah, with Wood Hammer and I swap for Marina. Mendoza protects, okay. I'm kind of just fine wood hammering again and then letting Arcanine die here. If it's Oblivious Bozo, then so be it. So be it. Okay, order up Real Boom. Does not KO. Gets a defense boost though. Wood Hammer comes out. Does not KO Real Boom. The body press on Bozo's it's also lefties. The body press is very real right now. Tatsugiri is going to go down. Now, who do we have in the back? Dinglu. I mean, Dondozo protects here to not get Grassy Glided. I'm gonna Grassy Glide the Tinglu. And... I guess just Flare Blitz the Tinglu. Nothing really left for these two to do. I said I could cycle Arcanine again. That's not such a bad idea. I'm gonna cycle Arcanine again. Dondozo's probably Body Press. Okay, Dondozo did not protect, so we could have Grassy Glided that slot, but at least we get some Tinglu chip. And what does Tinglu do? Stomping T. The Loom is gone, so the grassy terrain's gonna wear off. Let's bring back in Arcanine. So we could just Flare Blitz Tinglu and I think we Moonblast Tinglu. Corner up's not going to affect Primarina. Primarina gets Moonblast into Tinglu, that takes that down. Grass disappears. Going Terra Grass here is going to make it so that I am taking sand damage over time, but I also don't want to take a body press. Do you think we will get Wolves and Cineroar because of EUIC? 1000%. Ain't no way they giving us Wolf's Scream Tail. Dondozo lefties are gone. Now, because of my own sand damage, I'm going to be too cope from the body press, but let's see what happens. Body press Primarina instead, reading it. Gets a special attack drop, but that doesn't matter. So even if Dondozo's Earthquake, it probably can't KO both here. Knockoff plus Sandstorm Chip. probably just wins us the game. Yeah. Glad I didn't risk the rock slide there, because the alternate universe where I missed the rock slide is one where I probably punched myself in the head a lot. The Dondozo being named Bozo. I mean, he's a bozo. Stormtrooper, did you win your last one? I forget. I think Stormtrooper won their last battle. That changes whether or not I need to try on these next two matches. Because once you win, it resets to needing to win 3 times in a row, and then after that, it's just 2 times. But I cannot remember. I feel like Stormtrooper won. Because it was that one match where I thought I should have brought King Gambit. I'm pretty sure they won. So that means these next... Yeah, I won my last attempt? Okay. So whenever you win an attempt, you go back to having to win all 3 battles in a row. So this attempt... these other 2 battles don't matter, basically, is what I'm saying. Now that I've gotten the first one under my belt. But for practice, we'll see how 2 more teams do against this team. What do I do here? We had Rillaboom before. I no longer have a Rillaboom. Also, the Dondozo is probably unaware, so I can't just click Electro Shot into it and have all my problems go away. Also, it's Body Press, and I can't even get Defense Boost to decrease the damage of the Body Press. So what? My conclusion is that I'm kind of screwed. Unless I do you, and I do you. And then I bring you, and you. Protect Incineroar is really cool to me. Yeah. I think it's a very interesting move slot to give up, but yeah, it is definitely... Protect Incineroar and Protect Rillaboom's always catch me off guard. Because it's just so unexpected, but also so reasonable. Fluttermane and DD. What are we looking at here? Fluttermane has booster, and it is booster speed. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, he's gonna follow me. Kinda wanted to snarl, but I didn't. Snarl takes exactly half from that, which is, I think that's the high roll. It wouldn't have to be the high roll if I got off the Snarl last turn, but we live and we learn. Hashtag bars. Works well with the Perish Trap. Oh yeah, 100%. It's just so fundamentally crazy to me that he brought Perish Trap to not only EUIC, but single restricted EUIC. Like, he's cracked. He's just him. There's no other discussion on the matter. He's just him. Also, Terra Fighting Fluttermane is not something I expected to play today. That is about half. Okay, Blurman is booster, not cover cloak. Never cover cloak is booster. I should be able to Spirit Break this slot and Body Press this slot. Or the Helping Hand. Helping Hand Dazzling would be interesting here. Ah, no, Helping Hand Move Blast. Oh, but Grimmsnarl survives because of the Snarl. See, I knew it was the high roll. The light's great. The Snarl trade-off with the Helping Hand canceled each other out, and it was the high roll. So Grimmsnarl got the 1 HP clutch survival. If I happen to win my next set, is there anything that comes next, or is it another dual-monotype with... It's just one dual-monotype with one less Pokemon, basically. Alright, it's Dondozo and it's Bozo. And Tatsugiri. They form Commander mode. Still got 3 turns of Psychic Terrain left is the thing. Like, what's up with that? What's the deal with airline food? The Thunder Wave onto Arcaludon, the Thunder Wave onto Dondozo is kind of valuable, but I don't think it's as valuable as the Reflect is about to be. And subsequent Body Press chip. I kind of want to lose both here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. That was not as much Body Press chip as I wanted. But it's as much Body Press chip as I got. Tatsugiri slowly ended himself over there in the corner. Somebody check on my homie Tatsugiri, because he's not having a great day holding that Toxic Orb. We're gonna bait here. I think they should attack into Raichu. And I want Electroshock damage into the Bozo. Okay, Protect is also acceptable. Protect means that there's less of a chance of Tatsu being out whenever Dondozo is dead. My HP in a dream, that was in fact what Grimmsnarl was living on. Do I just go for the Hurricane and burn my sash here, or maybe we just attack? Yeah, Calon does live, so we get Electroshock and Hurricane here, which is super nice. Kinda wish I had Scizor to knock off the lefties, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I could Terra Flying. I'm not Terra Flying, but that did basically nothing. Hurricane Confusion would go crazy here. No. Bozo protects, maybe wanting to stall out rain turns. in all fairness, is a good idea. What if I did that thing that I just said was a really dumb idea? What if I did that thing that I just said was a really dumb idea? No way they attack Pelipper here. Battle doesn't matter. I'm gonna do that thing that I just said was a really dumb idea. Now our Caledon lives that. A crit? No, it could be. It would be more if it was a crit. Ah, well, I just wanted to tear our Caledon so that way next turn, if Dondozo protects, I could swap Pelipper out for Raichu because it would never attack Pelipper in that slot. Oh, hey, it's Tatsugiri. I think that is my best play. The state I found Tatsugiri in was not great. He's literal sushi now. Was that Draco? I wasn't paying attention. I think that was Draco when it missed. Tatsugiri, dodge it! Tatsugiri did not dodge it. Pierce RNG is against me there. I mean, that's one way to put it, yeah. Alright, one more battle. And that'll end the set. Let's do... Definitely didn't use this team, so I don't remember the other one that I used, so we're gonna use this team. Okay, how does this team beat Dondozo Tatsu? By sneeze-learning it. Very sneeze-learning it. I think we need Sneasler no matter what, and we also need a Real Boom, and that'll activate Sneasler's Grassy Seed right away. And then... who else helps me? None of these Pokemon... I mean, Torkoal... yeah, Torkoal kind of helps me. Torkoal kind of helps me. And to have Torkoal help me, I think I need Porygon 2 to help me. Actually, I think I need Grimmsnarl to help me. In that scenario. Yeah, I think I probably need Grimmsnarl to help me.
For a team I made in a 5-minute span, it's done decently well. I mean, I would agree with that. It's definitely had to make me use my brain cells. Okay, Flutterman and Boom Man. What would a Boom Man do if a Boom Man could boom? How much boom would a Boom Man boom if a Boom Man could go boom? If a Boom Man could go boom, I would Dire Claw the Fluttermane and fake out the boom. Alright, the Boom Man is going for the Terra. Fluttermane went for the Protect. Fake out's gonna come out. Is it the Covert Cloak? It is the Covert Cloak. That's a lot of boom. Ah, it's indeed. Alright. Light screen. And U-turn, I think. The last comes down to Rila. Switch into our only other Pokemon. Gotta love the boom. I mean, it's pretty funny. Really nothing Grimmsnarl can do other than click Spirit Break and for Torkoal to click Heat Wave. Actually? I don't think I've ever done this before, but we're gonna use Grimmsnarl's Terra here. Because I need to keep Grimmsnarl alive if it's gonna be... Well, I guess it's not Dozo mode in the back. Oh, well. At least Grimmsnarl took less Dazzling Gleam damage on this turn. Live Grimmsnarl Terror reaction. I mean, yeah. First time for everything. If I really don't get Stomping Tantrumed here, I'm gonna hate myself. I actually can't let that happen, but I also really want to get rid of this terrain. And Torkoal is not that useful. Torkoal kind of worth more dead than alive. Let's see what happens. Shadow Ball does come out in the Grimmsnarl. King Lu goes for the Fissure. Fortunately, does not get it. Okay, all according to plan. Rillaboom KOs itself, which is kind of unfortunate. I really was hoping that would not happen. Okay, Grimmsnarl's faster than the Tinglu though, so never mind. If I get a Paraturn, does Grimmsnarl get enough HP recovery on the grassy terrain to survive another Shadow Ball? Because that would be epic. Especially since... Actually, our light screen is still here for forever. Do I kind of have to hope? Actually, how much damage did the previous Shadow Ball do? Maybe we survive it now. There's no way for me to know that fast enough. I want a helping hand the Spirit Break, basically, but I don't think I can do that. Wait, Heat Wave. Can I get Para, please? Can I get a Live, please? Ah, shucks. Or Sunlight fades, but... Going for the Earth Power worth it, because I could Spadef drop, and Heat Wave is still just as likely to kill. I don't think the misses matter, though. Plus, there's always going to be Paraturns. Or could be. Okay, Fluttermane can move because Paralyzed. Can I land my Heat Wave? Torkoal, you can't be doing this to me. The Fluttermane is probably outside of the Heat Wave range now. I mean, I guess it would still be, because it would still live, but come on. Okay, Protect is interesting, because you get enough grassy recovery. Dang, if I went for the Earth Power there, I'd be so fine. I could have even gotten a Spadef drop. Gosh. Grass is pierced from the battlefield. We're going for the Earth Power, I don't care. Kinda care. It's, like, kinda necessary for me to win the game. Torkoal, you're okay, bud, right? Okay, no drop there. Oh, light screen wore off. Uh-oh. 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 Torkoal? You okay, bud? Torkoal? Torkoal, you're so good! Way to go, buddy.
Never doubted you. So close, it was close.
I'm really curious to see what the chance that Grimmsnarl lived that last Shadow Ball was. It probably wasn't high, but if I had gotten another Paraturn and Grimmsnarl got the Grassy Terrain recovery, I think Grimmsnarl would have lived another one. And then that probably would have been GG's because Grimmsnarl would get the Spirit Break off and do tons of damage. That was a good one. I think that's also where we're going to end things today, because as you just saw, my controller battery is kind of low. And that's like a pretty good stopping point. Slash, I am trying to get to sleep earlier. So, these streams really can't afford to be as long as they usually are. Might start going live with them earlier too, though. Like going live at 7 EST instead. Might be the new meta. Tried to use Grassy Terrain as a win con. Yeah, the Grassy Terrain was also good for me because Torkoal needed that last 5 HP in order to live the... Wait. Was Torkoal on 172 out of 177 HP in that last battle? Because that means that with my one turn of Grassy Terrain, that was exactly the amount of HP that Torkoal needed to live that attack. Wait, I want to see that back. What was the amount of health that Torkoal gained by going to full health? What are Shadow Balls? You're on 177 health. How much health did Torkoal gain on that last turn of Grassy? It went to full health from... grass disappeared. Yeah, 172 to 177. Wow, that's crazy. That extra turn of Grassy is what allowed Torkoal to survive there. That's insane. I might make a short out of that last one. That was a pretty good battle. Slash, I haven't made a short in a while. So we'll see if I remember to tomorrow. But we're going to be done with it today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video. And even consider subscribing, because both of those things would help me out an absolute ton. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.